EA Sports. It's in the game. This is one.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Let's go, baby.
Okay, ready?
Mike, 6. Here we go, here we go. Check.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Cougar 19. Go.
Better than that. Watch the twist.
Go, Rig. Go.
Shift. Safe.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. It got his man. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 75 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
In your face.
10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And some room to roam now. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
12 yards the pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
180. 180.
17. 65. 65.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 30 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. The tight end can kind of be that diamond in the rough secret weapon that you have, and right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays, the tight end is a featured receiver, not just a blocker, as in the days of old.
Tucker with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. 70 yards, and the Eagles have retaken the lead.
He took you to school.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Hey,
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Jackson on first down. Steps away. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Check nickel.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them, only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Watch the screen.
On 3rd down, Jackson dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Alpha, set hot. 180. Set hot.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Hey, switch gears.
He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Bronco 80.
Check 43.
Pace.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Tyus Bowser, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Three down.
Ready, go.
They'll run with Sanders. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Once again with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
57's the mic. Let's go, D. Shift. Sponge. No. Check three. Middle. 57's Mike. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, watch edge. Undercrush.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Move. 4 down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
DC ready?
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Here's Jackson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
On the move to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
All day, baby.
180.
They go play action with Jackson. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Let's get off the field.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Kill, turn up.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Out to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Mike 6. Watch the slant.
They go play action with Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 Eagle. 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 63 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here we go.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal.
Trying to collect. Mike 17. Mike 17. We own them.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Herbert off of play action. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Mike 17.
Here we go. Trap 60.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert on 1st down now. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Herbert now escaping the pressure right. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Come on, fellas.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Eckler will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
70, Hawk 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Steps away. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the edge.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Oh, what a juke into space. And out across midfield down to the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Coming for you, son. Check 37, check 37.
After the sack on 1st down, Hurts looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. He's got it. Hit the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. SOS. Now back to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Check it hot read. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll turn to Sanders, and he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Mike 17. Rip right. No. Off.
Justin Herbert looking to pass, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
3. Hey, let's get in them hoes.
They snap it to Herbert.
Check, 43.
And Allen's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Mike 17.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert, sliding out of the pocket. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. A gain there of 21 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
Ready, 70 Timberwolf.
17. Watch the run. Check.
70 Lion.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're, and frankly, they're pretty close.
Ready.
Mike, watch 57. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Hey, check Mike 57.
From the 39, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
Mike 57. Switch out.
19 Tiger. Go.
Herbert. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Okay, break.
Mike.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Get ready. Mike 8. 1, 2, 3. Kill.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. On the move to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts being chased out left. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Baby. He's checking. Crash. Hatchet.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Back.
Street. Ready, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Kenneth Murray in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
All day, baby.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return, Carter. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, 68 yards. And the Chargers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the 3rd quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll set up a throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Cowboy 80.
Yeah, baby.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Get it in here. Come on, that thing. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. He's at the 40, the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
That's 6, baby.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ready up.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to